you remember from last week, I'm going to just turn this off. Now, if you remember from last week, what we did was we started adding SlotFill into my advanced query loop plugin. So let's put it in pages, I think. Is this AQL SlotFill? Yeah. So what I was doing was in my AQL over here, all of these new, so I added an advanced query settings option, or sorry, panel. And inside of this panel, we are registering slots. So in advanced query loop, in our sorts, we have some slots that we've created. Now I'm kind of hacking it a bit in that I am including the plugins file, or importing the plugins file here. In my plugins file, we are importing our 2 custom slots, which are right here, and then we're importing our post all of our controls. Why did I do it like that? Weird. Anyways, we're doing all of our controls, and then we are targeting, we have controls, and then we have controls that not inherited. So not inherited, which I still think is a horrible name, means that when my settings, so when you have a query loop block, and in the standard settings, which I'll just open up here, you can toggle inherit query from template. So when that is set, we have a different set of I'm not realizing something here. Did I build this? I think I have to build this. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go npm start, and then in here npm start. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let's just refresh this page for now. Update, refresh. Back in here, go in here. So if I have this set, that's something that I'm testing. I had to get rid of that. Anyways, so when it's inherited, we only get post per page, post order, and then this is our test fill, which we're just adding, right? Thanks. Thank you, whatever, forever. Appreciate you. So this stuff just shows up, but when we turn this off, we have many more controls being added, and that's the difference between the AQL controls is basically stuff that appears in both states, and AQL not inherited appears is rendered when that's not toggled on. If that makes sense. So we can look at in our controls, we can see we've got so in our AQL control slot, it's being rendered, right? And noticing now we have some, this is the same, so we can probably clean that up. But inside of our AQL controls, we are checking to see if inherit is set to false. And if it's set to false, then we're exposing another slot. And so that's what gets, and I have to move over here now. Yeah. So first thing I see is we can actually just get rid of this because it doesn't matter. So I'm going to should just be able to do, I don't even think I need this. I should just be able to get rid of all that. It should still work because with the slot handles all that. So when we refresh this, we should, why does this keep on, because I keep talking, okay. So this should work, this should work, this should still work. In our settings, we turn this, nope, that's the wrong one, this one. We should still have everything that we need, and we do. It's working. That's pretty awesome. That's modified date, random, sending in new order. So yeah, cool. So that's all handled. Cool, awesome. So that's that. So the next thing, okay, so I'm gonna just delete this because we don't need that. So that's nice and clean now. So I have to look in this, I have this AQL extension. Where did I put that AQL extension? Plugins, index, and then there's something, I don't need this component thing in here. Sorry, I was testing something that we do not need anymore. And we'll get rid of this. And this, and that should work. So now we should still have our test fill. Yeah, update, sure, update. And is our test fill. So the test fill appears in all places, I think. Does it? Yeah, it does, right here. So that's because it's targeting all the controls. Oh, right. The other thing that we did, and Timothy Jacobs, who was here, who's amazing, helped me out with this. So what we're doing is we're actually exposing the slots in our console, the same way that we're exposing. So in here, so if I go WP, oh, nobody can read that. 1 second, I'm gonna clear this. I don't know why that's validation. So WP.advanced query loop. This is not part of WordPress, but what it does is it actually, oh my Lord, it's exposing our slots. And then what we're doing is we're hijacking the dependency extraction plugin, because when we import to, you know what I'm going to do here? Sorry, I'm just going to add a folder to this workspace, and it's going to be this one. Add, and we're going to just put that there. And then because I'm super anal, I'm going to change the order of these things, like this, like that. And that's what I want to see. So in our extension, now, if you look in here, you can see we're importing WordPress Advanced Query Loop. This doesn't exist. This is not a WordPress package at all. Doesn't exist. And this is probably a bad code smell, and I'd get yelled at for stomping on the WordPress global. But what this allows us to do is in our build, our plugin asset is going to try to, it's going to look for and enqueue this file. Now this file doesn't exist except here in my enqueues. What I'm doing is I'm actually enqueuing my variation as the name of that file, and that file includes those slots. Does that make sense? So I would say it's a total hack, but it makes for extending pretty easy. We need block script and style dependencies. What do you mean? You do have, what are you talking about? Explain yourself. Anyways. So now the part, so where we are now is we've got the slot. The slot does its thing, right? Isn't that what you're doing to get around? Isn't that what you're doing to get around that, or am I misunderstanding? Well, what I need to do, it may be sort of a side effect of what we're talking about, but the issue that I have is in my extension plugin, I need to be able to get those slots that I've exposed, right? So in order to do that, I need them somewhere, right? So I can do this a different way. Like in here, I can go to my Webpack, and instead of doing it this way, I can just go like this and say AQL, and then everything that's being exported from basically this file right down here, because this is my entry point, right? Call me Mod. Hi. Welcome, welcome, Call Me Mod. How you doing? So this stuff now gets exposed onto the global object here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So now we should have window. Oh God, did I break something? What did I break here? Oh, get out of here. That's weird. So if I go window, I can type it right. Window.aql. What the hell did I call it? Did it not work? Oh, sorry. I don't know why it didn't work. I have to actually restart the build process. Let's try that again. Okay. So now I should have, based on this, I should have an AQL object that's attached to the window object. There it is. Right now it's all in there, which is totally cool. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm just gonna rerun that. So now we have this, right? So, in order to use this, we have to do our syntax slightly different. Like we can't pull it in from there. What we have to do is do something like this: const, like AQL controls, right? Equals. Oh no, I'm gonna have to destructure that off of the global. right? Like WP, no, sorry, window, and this will work just fine. Window.aql controls, or no, .aql, I think I called it, right? So that's what we'll have to do. And that works, right? That works totally fine. What about global module? Yeah, but what I'm also doing now is I am, but this also means that we have to ensure that our thing isn't queued, right? And if we have a dependency on this, in here, we have to add our dependencies manually, right? So we're gonna have to do something like array merge, right? Got array merge, right? And then do an array, and then because we have our own list of dependencies that have been built in here, right? From in here, so we need to merge that, and then we have to actually know the name of like the enqueuing file, which is enqueued by this plugin. You know what I'm saying? So that we need to make sure that this file that actually exposes the slots is actually loaded before ours is, right? So that's what I was trying to do with by naming it that way, because what it's going to do is it's going to hack the system, and it's automatically going to build out an enqueue, because I'm prefixing it with @WordPress, and the dependency extraction plugin will prefix anything with anything that's imported like this. No, anything that's imported like this gets converted into something like it would literally be converted into this, right? So that's what the dependency name would be, and this dependency name would be like wp-plugins, right? It's super naughty. It's absolutely super duper naughty, but it means that people who want to extend the plugin don't have to know what I called don't have to care about what I call the enqueue that actually exposes that thing. So it's a bit naughty. It's definitely naughty, but it might actually expose an issue that we should like. It'd be super awesome to be able to tell the dependency extraction plugin, oh yeah, also look for this file, right? So then I could do something like @RyanWelcher, right? @RyanWelcher, advanced query loop, or whatever, like, you know, Kevin, right? Jevin. So like, it'd be awesome to say, look for anything in this namespace and do the same thing. That would be super cool. That would be super, super, super cool. Because it does this for @WordPress stuff. It also does it for, I think, it used to. It probably still does. But for Lodash, it would do some stuff like that. And there's a few different packages that it looks for, and yes, jQuery too, and converts it into accessing it from the global, as opposed to including it in your bundle. So anyways, I'm gonna do this for now until someone tells me not to. But that's why I'm doing that. So it just makes the setup a little bit easier, right? Because when I build this now, if I look in here in my build, it's looking for WP Advanced Query Loop, which doesn't exist, but this plugin enqueues it with the same name. So it's a hack, but it works. And I'm gonna do that because YOLO, why not, right? Okay, cool. Enough of this crap. So what are we doing? All right, so that's explaining that. So I'm gonna actually just put this back in my library here, just like that. All right. Totally stopping on that global, yes sir. And okay, so so where we left off last week was we had built out the extension to add the UI, and now we need to be able to do the second part of that. So basically my UI introduces a whole bunch of junk, but oh boy, what is going on here? This code is so weirdly formatted. What? That needs to go there. This needs to go away. Okay. Yeah, that was okay. So why is that all weird? This is weird, man. Can I format this? It's not really formatting the way I want it to. Oh my god, what have I done here? Whew. Save. Okay, so query loop, it's changed in here. Just that. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. I'm gonna have to fix this though. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. The formatting from here down to here is borked. Absolutely borked. That's what I want. Okay, so there's two things happening here. Basically, we need to manage the query on the editor side, like in the block editor, and then we need to also manage it on the front end. So that's what this stuff does. So the pre-rendered block handles that, and the what is this? Is this? Yes. So this is the add custom query params. This handles the admin side. So you can see there's a bunch of duplication, which is something that I'm gonna have to work on eventually, because why are we updating it? So basically what we are going to want to do is we're going to want to be able to effectively add filters to be able to get something in there. So what's something that oh Lord. Did I break something? What? Hello? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, stand by. Sorry. Let's try that. I think that's probably what it is. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So we need to add something to this query. So what do you think we should add to the query? So we need a control. So I'm just gonna look at my advanced. Can we? Okay, this is not really what I want. Fish repository. If you're looking to download my plugin, it's right here. This is a shameless self-promotion. Let's look at the issues. What we got in here? Allow meta custom control extensibility. Oh. Filtering for sticky status for our custom post types. I need something. What do we want to do here? What's this? Custom field post param. Add type param for post meta queries. Type. Oh, okay. So let's. Oh, that might be a complicated one to do. Okay. So what I need to do then is I haven't thought this through. I need some help. I need some ideas. Friends. So we got. That parses the meta query. So effectively what we're going to have to do is we're going to want to apply some filters. Like here, like filtered args. Oh my god, thank you. Order that. And then we're going to pass that into here. All right, is this what I want? Query loop, block query bars. I'm going to call it advanced AQL query bars for now. So we'll call it that. Oh, Kevin, why didn't I get a you rock thing? I didn't get any indications from Twitch. That's so weird. Thank you, Kevin. You're awesome. Oh, and there you go. my bot's faster than OBS apparently. So this is what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to add a filter, allow filtering the query bars, because this is essentially the whole thing, right? Kevin is awesome sauce. All right. So and I think we can just probably apply this filter across the board, right? Or maybe we can't. Let's start with this. Let's start by doing that. So if we have this filter, we'll add this filter into my extension in here. So I'm just going to add this filter right here. Boop, add filter, and it's going to be this, and it takes what? We're just going to pass a function to it, and that takes query vars, and then the parse block, which I don't think I need, but I'll say block, instance, whatever, and then this, and it's 10, and it's 2. So we'll do that. So this should give us what we want. That, boom, 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 boom. All right, so now in here, what we want to make sure that we return the query vars, because this is basically gonna just, so there should be no change here. Nothing should change. Should have no problems. Refresh this. Right, this should all just work. Right, so post page. That should work. That should work. That should work. Meta value. Okay. So I need something. I need something to add to my query loop. So one thing that people are talking about a fair amount is like sticky stuff. Let's see. Problems listing. Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's add a field that no, you don't get built-in support for stickies on CPTs. This is something that yeah, you don't. So I need to look into the plumbing on that. But I was thinking, what if we added a control that only listed, someone asked me for this, so like only for the logged in user, right? So we need to look at the query. So author parameters, right? Author ID, right? So we would need to do that. Okay, so let's do that. So let's add something that basically says, I only want to see posts for the logged in user, right? And to test this, I'll have to do some stuff. So that's what this is going to be. So, okay, we're going to go to our plugins. We're going to go in here. This is not going to be a text control. This is going to be a, what am I using? I can't remember the name of the component. Let's see. Nope. In the source components, we want to, was it post button? Nope. We did, order, date, order. There we go. So we want to toggle control. That's the words that I'm trying to figure out. So we want here. So we're going to do toggle control. And the toggle control, I keep saying it like that weird way, toggle control, and it's going to have a label, a label. Label's going to be, well, you know what I need? Do you know what I need? I'll show you what I need. I need to get the internalization stuff from at WordPress I18N M. And man, there is like some serious good typing. What's going on here? Prettier is yelling at me. What's going on, Prettier? What the hell's wrong with you? What is the problem here? Oh, there we go. Okay, all right, fine. And it's going to be logged in users. We're going to call this show posts for logged in users. Sure, we'll do this. I don't ever put a semicolon on anymore because when Prettier's working, it just does it for me. Because I'm lazy. Toggle control. All right, well, I better get my other toggle control up because I apparently don't have a clue how anything works anymore. So where's my toggle control? Toggle control. Checked order. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all this stuff. This is gonna grab all this stuff, and in here, we're gonna do this. So the thing that I need now, though, is I need props. I have props. So this I don't need. I will get rid of this. And I knew I could find Corey here. Yeah, hey Phil, how's it going, Phil? Feel that it's too much stuff to keep in your brain. Gotta reference stuff constantly. And you know what is really dumb? Because I'm pretty sure I have a select. I have a select. Select control. Custom. Is this it? Yeah. So dumb. I should use my extension. I have an extension that I wrote that has all these little snippets, and I should use that. Okay, so here is what we need to do. So order, where does order come? Okay, so I need to look and see where order is coming from. So, okay, so it comes from the attributes. Just on my desk there. Quick mouse check, 18%, still 18%. Okay, so the thing that I had to get now. So these things are all past props, right? And I'm going to return, and I need to do this. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I should just be able to add that. Not that'll work. Okay, so in here, I should be able to get. Let's just console log. What am I doing? Oh my lord! So props should have access to. These are the fill props that get passed via the fill to by the slot to these fills. So in here, I'm going to need access to a bunch of stuff. So let's see if this is gonna break. I probably don't know. I actually have no idea what's gonna happen here. But we're gonna say, we're gonna hit cancel, we're gonna hit update, we're gonna refresh the page. And then we're gonna wait for the world to end. That is unrelated to what I'm doing here. Don't know why that's there. Click this. Oh, order is not defined. So is that is totally accurate. I'm going to just hide this for now and I'm going to set, whatever, true. We're just going to set that for now. So that broke not because, that just broke because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's just refresh this page and then maybe we'll get a better example there. So if I select this, I should get, there we go. So this is everything that's been passed to it. So clearly I don't think I want all that. I don't know if I want all that stuff to be passed. Do I? Do I want all that stuff to be passed? I mean, maybe I do, actually. maybe I do. Because this is just all the props that get passed to the edit component. So that they're just being passed straight through, I believe. Let's look. So in the variations in the controls, I'm getting fill props. Yeah, so it's everything that comes in through the block edit filter is getting passed as fill props. So that's good for now, I think, because there could be cases where you want to know, is the block selected, is it not selected, things like that, right? And so that's what we want. So now, what's in there? There we go. So props is going to give me, so I can actually just do this. So the only things I need attributes, I need set attributes, because this comes from the block, like I said, right? Like I said. And then we don't care about order or order by. That's not what we want. We want author, right? Or what we call it? Use author only. Author posts. Author content. Sure. Somebody help me with this name. God, I can't think this through. So this is going to be, the default's going to be false. Okay. So then we're going to say author content equals true. Okay. And then, so we should be able to do that. And we should be able to say author content. Should be the opposite of author content. Does that make sense? I need some state in here, don't I? No, maybe I don't. Okay, so let's just see what happens. So our controls look like this now. So if I toggle this, it should set the author content in the query. And that should be what we want, right? right. I think I gotta move that over. I don't think anybody can see what I'm doing here. Okay, we're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna select this, grab that. So show posts for login authors. Okay, that didn't break. So let's look at the code editor. So in here, okay, great. So we have author content is now set to true. And I'm gonna switch this back, and if I switch back over here, I should be able to toggle the author content only. Off, update, back over here, code editor, just double check, author content is set to false. Okay, sweet. Sweet, so that's been handled there. Now, let's go back in here. All right, so I need to do some things real quick. Do I have a user set up? Aha. No, we're gonna set up not subscriber. We're gonna add a new user. This is gonna be editor, someone else, someone else. Yeah. That's gonna be test@test2.com. First name, sure, whatever. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this. It's gonna be editor and whatever password. Okay, so no. So can I switch? Oh, I think I have there's a great plugin for the fantastic plugin for this called user switching. It's a fantastic plugin. If you don't use it, you should. It's amazing. It's perfect for this kind of stuff. So I go into, okay, so now if I go into posts, and I add a new post, I will say, no, I need to switch to that user, sorry. Stand by, I need to go switch to posts, add new post. Brian didn't write this. Writes this. Publish. Okay, so we come back over here. I come back over here, and I go back to user. I switch back to admin, and I go back to my page. I go like this. And I should be able to grab all the posts. Where are the posts? I don't want that. I want to grab posts. And I want to grab last modified date. Okay. Right. So this, if I update that, you can see I have this, right? Which is great, but I don't want that. I just want this to be something that's for me. So if I do that, this shouldn't make any changes. I'm gonna put this down to 3 because we don't really need anything more than that. If we look in the front end, you should also see only one. What the deuce? Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Is this because, hold on, I might have to switch themes. Stand by. Oh my gosh, we're gonna just activate this theme. I'm working on this theme, and I think maybe my theme. There we go. Yeah, I don't have a proper archive or single template set up yet. So dummy, I'm a dummy. Back to here. Okay, so we got these 3. That's great. All right, I'm gonna grab this. So now what I want to do is when I toggle that. No, I don't want to do that. When I toggle this, wherever that went, I want that to go away. So we can do that in a certain way. So we're gonna want it. So, okay, so the control is done. I'm gonna close this stuff down, and now we're gonna be working mostly in PHP. We're gonna be working in here, and we're also gonna be working in, my watch is buzzing me. There we go. And so we have this, so what is this? So this, okay, so hijack the global query, it's a hack, but it works. So this is if we are set to inherit. So I'm gonna come back over here and I'll set this to inherit. Which won't work because this is, will this work? Let me just check, I don't know. No, of course it won't work. Okay, so I need to move my filter. It's the first thing I need to do. All right, I'll just copy it, right? So in here, down here at the very bottom, what I'm going to do is I need to essentially do that. First of all, I need to add this filter. I'm going to add the, why is this? I got to check my formatting. Something weird's going on here. And I'm going to just return, wait, how did I do that up here? Oh, that's how I did that. Okay. So this is the default query, and this is going to be the custom args gets passed in here. And I don't think parse block, does parse block exist? Yes, it does. Okay, so this is going to be filter query args, and I'm going to pass that in there. Nope, I'm going to pass that in there. Oh my God, there. So now this should get access to that. So if we do something crazy like this, var dump, I'm going to say die because, you know, why not, right? Query vars. This is how professionals debug. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Let's see. There we go. So we got that. So there's nothing really in there, right? Meta query, nothing really. That's weird. Okay. So okay, so I add the filter, and then what we're gonna do? Okay, I gotta look up the author thing now. Where is this? This author. So we just say author. Okay, so we'll grab this. So we're gonna in here we're gonna say is it bad that I completely forget how to parse block attributes query custom query. So I need to get, I need to look for custom query. So maybe I should pass that to the filter instead, because custom query is going to get us, I'll pass that, right? So these are our custom args, and these are our custom query. I'm going to pick a better name for that. So this is going to be custom query. And this is actually what I think I want to see in there, because yeah, so this is all the stuff that's coming in. So you can see we've got this author content thing. So we need to take our custom query stuff. It's all written by ChatGPT. So what we want to check for, we're going to say if is set, right? No, is set custom query, and then the name of our thing, which is, what do we call it? We called it, I can't remember. Well, let's look. It's in here somewhere. Author content, right? Boop, boop, boop. Grab the author content. I'm going to grab it in there. So if that's set, right? And it's true, right? True. Okay, we should. I'm just going to do this to die here in there, because we want to make sure it's there, and then we want to make sure it's set to true. If it's set to false, we don't need to do anything about it, right? So we do this. So that's still, okay. So that's, I gotta check. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes a little bit of sense. I think it's failing because it's dying in the response, which is totally expected. So update that. Okay. So now, make sure this is. Okay, so now if I come back over here, so that's set to true. Okay, that's cool. All right, so that's in there. So what we want to do now is we want to modify the query vars. So the query vars should be able to add, what is it? I think it's just author, right? Or what was it? It's in here. Author equals get current user. Is there an ID? I don't think that is an actual thing, is it? Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna pass that. It's gonna get the current user ID. Right? Let's see. Okay, so we do this. We should get the current user ID. So we're at this. Let's do a var dump here. Let's make sure query vars is getting what it needs. just die. I don't think I have Xdebug set up here. This would probably be a better way of doing it, but which filter am I running here? Okay. Oops. Okay, let me see where am I running that query loop? This is, where is this? There is this. This is the front end. So this should be working on the front end, right? AQL query runners, custom query. So the front end is not. Oh, that worked. That's working. Duh. This is supposed to disappear, and it does disappear. Okay, hold on. So, sorry. My logic in my head is wrong, which is not really surprising, let's be honest, folks. So, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes from, Ryan didn't write this, down to 16.2. But on the front end, where the filter is actually being applied, we have this down to advanced query loop. So that is actually working. And if I turn this off, I update this, I should get, Ryan didn't write this back. Okay. So that's the first place so that needs to run there. And so also it need this filter also needs to run in here where it is being emerged. So I'm going to need to do something like that. And custom query doesn't exist. So I need to pass this in here. No, in here. Right? The custom query. So what am I calling this? So I need to get the request get param. Ooh. Huh. So okay. So in the request, is there what is this? WP REST request. Is there get all params? I wonder. Let's see. Because what I want to be able to do is just pass the same stuff as an array. So get param, get params. Okay, that might be all I need. What does it return? Map of key to value. Okay, so let's do that. So then I'm going to say request get params, and I will pass that in here. Get params, right? I think this should still work because this should be an array of stuff, and this is getting an array of stuff. So that's what that is. So I'm going to refresh this. Didn't seem to work. Okay, why didn't it work? We just do no, that worked. Why is that set to false? Why the deuce is that set to false? Shouldn't be. Oh, maybe did I set it to false? I did set it to false because I'm a dope. Let's see. So this is set to not be a thing, and now it is a thing. Update. So it's still not seeming to work. So I want to grab this now. This. It's an array. Author content is set to true. Right? This should be custom args, filter, args, array filter. Oh. Hold on. I wonder if that's not, that'll suck. I wonder if that's not query params, if they're not set. Okay, collection params, what's in here? This should work. But what does it need to be? If post type supports this post type author, then there's also set post assigned to specific author. So what I've had to do in the past is I've had to add some additional order by stuff because it doesn't seem to be. Let's look. So in here, if I refresh this, I should be able to look at the network request for it, and it would be. What am I pulling down here? I'm gonna clear this. I'm gonna go like this. So this should be this. So where's the payload? Payload is like this. Context local pay. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. It's gonna refresh this. Okay, what the hell? Where's all my network requests go? There we go. So posts. This is the test content. It's there. So the response shouldn't be in there. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's right. That's right. Weird. Okay, so something's not connecting. Oh, wait, does this... I wonder if get current user ID doesn't... Oh, Lord. What did I do, though? That'll do it every time. So let's see. Front end is working, indeed. This filter is... This should update the block editor. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna do this. Change the name of it, and change the name of it here, just to ensure that this is actually running the way it should be running. There should be no. It's like it's not. It's like the endpoint is not. Doesn't care. No, it's not. It's not even about the endpoint here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go var dump dump query bars. Something's weird because it should be. I just have to see what the query is. Oh, it's not running. It's not running? Oh no, I wonder if it's... That doesn't make any sense because... Oh wait, something's not happy here. posts. Okay, so that's all it's getting. Interesting. Makes sense because I just killed. So that's the response. Is this meta query 0? So why? Deadly EMP, I'm not following what you're asking. And welcome, thanks for hanging out. What's the difference between working on V's and Elementor, or maybe I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm trying to get my plugin to extend, which is very strange that it's not doing this. So is it set to false right now? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Am I just stupid? Is it? No, that should be working. So is this is just not running now, right? AQR query bars backend. AQR block editor is what that's supposed to stand for. Oh, I'm not working from Elementor at all. So this isn't running. Why is this not running? You know what? I'm going to pass another thing in here and call it block. I'm going to pass a context. Block editor. I'm going to try something. I don't know if this filter is actually running, which is very disappointing. And this is, so if that's the context of the block editor, what did I just do there? Nope. Save, and then the other place it's running is, this is going to be front end. So I just want to test to see what the context is. And then my actual filter here is going to have a third thing. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. And then this would be context. Okay, so I want to var dump context. It's going to var dump context right there. Before, okay, so in here, what the hell? Something's weird. Oh, because that's not in it. It's not the name of the filter anymore. So the context there is front end. That's not right. Context here is also front end. So weird. So that's running in both places. But it's running in both places. Being run twice. Ooh. Oh, thanks for the sub, Deadly EMP. Appreciate you. Well, that's weird. I didn't realize. So that's running in both places, and I don't know why. This is actually supposed to be in the front end, is it not? Front end, yeah. And so I haven't dealt with this yet. This back end one does not want to be run, it looks like. Weird. So add custom query params. So where's that being run? Add custom. So updates the query bars for query with the block editor. Add a filter to each REST endpoint too. Okay, so this is the REST endpoint. Well, what the deuce? Somebody do it. Somebody do it. That is super strange.
What the deuce?
So why would it not be running? Oh, I wonder. Oh my God, really? Do we have to do it this way? I wonder if we have to do it. No. That runs. So this is adding custom query params to the endpoint, and so I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oops. Fresh. Okay, no, that's not gonna do anything right now. My AQL extension, I need to kill this die statement. So in here, what is so weird? Well, that's not actually being, sorry, that's not being run, but what is being run is right here, filter query args. So request get params? Like, is that just not a thing that exists? What the heck is going on here? That one. Oh, that's. Okay, let's try that again. So posts. Okay, yeah. Status. Author content. Oh, hey. Thanks for the. Who's doing that? Thanks, Deadly EMP, for the win. This is for you. You're awesome. Appreciate you. So what the hell is going on? So we have author content. It is getting passed. That is totally where that's coming in from. So that's fine in there, but this filter doesn't seem, I'm gonna just run another test on here, right? This is so strange. I wonder if it needs to run inside. I wonder if it needs to run after something else runs. Like this is being run. Okay, I'm just gonna try running this like this, the test. This is the test filter. Boom. So the front end's not gonna work anymore. All right, it's gonna just show everything. The back end, I don't know what the back end is gonna do here. We're gonna go posts. So query loop just needs to go away, right? So from inside here, I wonder what I have available to me. Do I have context? Do I have context? Yeah. So let's bar dump. Let's die bar dump. This is really strange. Filters usually aren't usually this much of a pain in the ass. I'm wondering if I need to be running this after a whole bunch of other things run. See this, okay, that ran. That totally ran. And so now we want to check in here and see if that's working, right? And let's see, where's that? Posts. That doesn't seem to be working. Okay, I need to check this then. So the context comes in. I want to see what the custom query has in there. So the custom query, posts, it's in here. And author content. Oh, because it's a string. So can I do this? Boolean? Can I do that in PHP? I think I can cast that as a Boolean. As a Boolean. Let's see, posts. Okay, so now let's not do this. Let's not do this. I wonder if that's the problem. That's super friggin' ugly though, doing it that way, but whatever. Whatevs, man. Okay, so that I think might have fixed the issue. So let's take tests out of the equation and we'll take test out of the equation and then just see if this works again. So this could be like literally a data issue, a casting issue. So, okay, so the filter is seeming to be working because that's not even a thing. We're going to get current user ID because this whole thing is just about showing the users. And that looks good. And that looks good. And I think we've just done it. Mission accomplished. You're Wick. What does that mean? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Deadly. You know, huge props. Thank you for that. I don't think I've ever had anyone gift anything on here. You're fantastic. Oh, you're the best. Ah, woo! So yeah, so okay, so I don't need this context anymore. What I want to have is I want to make this filter as sort of easy as possible. So this works on the front end and the back end, and I think I might have accomplished that goal here. Now, the next question is, do I also want to do it here? I think I want to pass parse block, attributes, query, inherit. So what am I getting down here? So I'm passing, sorry, one second. I want to basically pass that. Parse block, attributes, query, and I'm going to pass that in here. So that, because I want it, so this filter is going to work everywhere. This should work everywhere. So now, if I come in here, I want to test this. I want to go, not that, I want to go, oh yeah, I want to inherit, which doesn't make any sense, actually. This doesn't make any sense for that particular, I don't think it's going to work. It's not going to show anything because there's nothing to inherit there. Okay, so that's not a good example. So maybe this needs to be a secondary filter. And I can just call it inherited. Inherited. Right? Because like in this particular case, I don't know what to do here yet, but in this particular case, if I'm doing this, I'm gonna want to set, like, I want the posts, but I only want the posts for the logged in user. Show content for logged in. I need to name that something better. What are we thinking here? So let's show, what is this? Show content for logged in user only, right? Is that what I want? It doesn't really look that great, does it? Okay, so update, reload. Grab this. So yeah, so in our advanced settings now we have one here. We got this raise, this one in the setting order. Show content only for logged in users. Okay. So this is okay, but it's kind of showing up in a random place, right? Like this is one of the fundamental sort of issues with SlotFill, is that you can't define an order. Now, what I could do is I could undo everything that I've done with my slots up here. In the controls, and I could put all of my controls in front of this, and then any additional controls show up in the bottom. That's something that we can do. Because now I'm seeing that depending on where the controls like depending on the plugin order in which plugins are activated and all of that stuff, and in queues and everything, things are gonna fire in a particular order. Or well, actually, there's no guarantees what order they'll fire in. I have absolutely no idea why it's showing up there above additional post types, because it really shouldn't be. It should be. I guess it's based on sort order, because this is already a little bit confusing now, right? Shouldn't that update? Oh, Boolean false is equal to true. I want to cast it as a, oh, you okay. Yeah, you might be right. I could probably do it just like that. That would probably be the way I need to do it. This is not working, is it? Like, but that other post is just not even showing up. So what have I done wrong here now? And it was working just fine. So the front end is now. Oh wait, hold on. Show content for logged in user. Let me update. We're gonna refresh that. So that works there, and this should work here. But when it's oh, this is proving to be problematic. Okay, so if I is that, did I just do it that way? I don't think that's what I want. Just keeps not showing up here, right? Okay. So knew it wasn't going to be that simple. It never is, but that's fine. So what is this? So false. It's a string of false. And oh man, that really sucks. So how do I cast? Okay. So it's set, right? It's always going to be set. And I'm going to say it's all right. PHP cast to Boolean. So how do you string to Boolean PHP? So what? Filter var. Oh, this is what I want. That's what I want. Filter var. I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to do something a little bit better. I'm going to say and true 1 2 3 filter var. I should be able to pass that, right? I think that's what I want. And this is to, What have I done? Oh God, Ryan, what are you doing? Breaking all the things. That's what I think I want. Right? I want to do filter bar. So that's it. Oops. Sources. Network. We want to go post. So let's make sure. God, come on now. Come on now. Get this thing out of the way. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. Is this working? Is this working? Is this working? Show only posts. Logged in users. Okay, that seemed to. Oh, way down. That would be it. Okay. So let's grab this. Grab this. The thing that I want to make sure is I want to make sure it's always okay. All right. So that worked. Okay. So right, and we should be able to go. What is it? Ascending order. No. Descending order. Descending order. So hide that. Hide this. Hide that. Hide this. Okay. That's working now. Let's check the front end. And what is it? Oh, I gotta probably turn it back on. Date. Streams. Bam, bam. Yeah, that's working. Okay. So that was the problem. I needed to like actually do things developer make it work right. There we go. Another mission passed. Thanks. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't connect any of my things. So all my theme stuff isn't working now. You can all yeah. So deadly EMP. If you notice a typo, you can actually type this. You can say line 43. And it'll highlight it on my thing here, and then I can say, oh, look at that. That's great. You can also change my theme. I think anyone can do it, but there's a way to do that in there. So cool. Welcome to the stream. Awesome. Well, okay. So what is left? So this is a bit ugly, having to do that. So it will require some documentation, I think. It will require a bit of docs because I really don't like this. No, do it this way, I think. I would prefer it to be different. Unfortunately, it is not. I would prefer it that I didn't have to do this stuff, which is annoying. Well, I guess you could just it's going to depend on what you're passing to, right? If it's a string, then it's a string and it's fine. If it's not a string, then whatever, if it's a Boolean value. So this might be just a documentation thing. Cool. That's pretty awesome. So this is pretty much wrapped up, I think, in the sense of being able to add UI elements. Now I'm second guessing myself when I put everything in its own, like when I injected my controls with SlotFill. The reason I was thinking about doing that though is I thought maybe there would be, what I could do is allow users to allow people who are trying to extend the plugin to turn off certain things, but I think maybe it doesn't matter anymore. I think maybe I won't do that, and I'll just put my controls in, and then you can put your controls below my controls. We'll just do it that way. I think that's what we might do here. So let's see. Can I just undo a lot of this stuff? Probably that's a lot of changes here. So we need the webpack. We need queues, work, query loop, filters is all what I want in there. So I don't really know what I've done in here to make it different, but so I think what I can do now, make this a little bit simpler. I don't think I need this plugin. Controls, I'm gonna have to probably put back. I just want to try something real quick. And then controls, I'm just gonna revert all this. Yeah, discard changes, because that's kind of what I want. I'm gonna pull everything in there. And then I want to expose, I'm going to expose that in there. I need to import AQL, import slots, AQL controls, right? I don't. So let's see. Let's see how many errors I get. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far. Oh, crap. So stand by. I know what I have to do. Okay, hold on. I gotta go inside of here. I need to pull this panel body stuff out. And it's gonna have to go into here. I'm gonna do this. Put that in there. I need to import panel body from components now. So I can probably get from here. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Controls. Delete that. Grab this. Probably have to wrap it in one of these. Make it work right. Okay, and then my controls come over here. Panel body. It's gonna go. My ending panel body is gonna have to go here. Panel body. I also need that now. Imported from here. And we'll do that. Okay, so now, I'm gonna actually have to also do it in here. And the panel body in here. So this is just me actually undoing a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna have duplicates of all of my controls. They'll be in here doubled. Yeah, there's a lot of controls in there, which I don't need anymore. So I can actually come in here and I can say I don't even want plugins. Get out of here, plugins, right? And that'll be that. So in here, over the side here, I've only got some of my controls, and so now we've got like these are the extra controls. So mine are all up here. Everything gets inserted, so mine appear where I want them to, which is all at the top here. And then yeah, that's the thing. That's what's happening. So I can just get rid of this whole plugins. So do I need plugins? I don't think I need to enqueue that anymore, do I? Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's not even a thing anymore. Not even a thing. So what changes did I make to this? Let's see. I don't remember. Yeah. So like what's okay, so those are new. What's in here? Importing that, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, you know what I do need to do though is I need to make sure that this is also passed in here. It's a bit silly, but oh, you know what? I can actually make this even simpler because this just needs to go in there, right? So this is false. Sorry, I'm confused now. So that's false, not inherited. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Alright, so this should equal control. So that should show up in the ones. Oh wait, no. Wait. So inherited is false. So that'll go in there. So when it is inherited, I'm gonna set that up as a separate slot because no, wait a minute. Now I'm all confused. Plugins. So this essentially should be rendered either way, and this should be rendered when it's not inherited. I'm just okay. So this is stuff that is not inherited. Right, so I can add all this, and this is when it is inherited. So this should, okay, so this should be should be this one that should go in here, and this is the one that needs to go in here, right? Not inherited, and this is right, and then so my plugin would have put those when it is inherited and these when it's not inherited, and let's just see what's gonna happen. I feel like I need to change these slots now. I kind of want to have one that's like common and then inherited, because that I think makes the most sense. So so all of my controls show up, but if this is inherited from the template, and does that make sense? Am I making any sense right now? Thanks, Deadly EMP. Take it easy. Appreciate you. So okay. So in this case, if you want something to be in both, you should put it in AQL controls. That's what we should do there. So we'll have that there and that there, but then the not inherited one, like this, right? I don't think I need that anymore. And so this thing should still work. Ooh, hello. What I break? What did I break? What did I break? This is the console. Broke something. So that's all there. Okay. So I think that makes sense. So I don't need this in here anymore, right? I'm gonna keep one slot. I keep these slots separate. And here, I don't care about that. So the controls go like that. So this is the common ones, and this is the not inherited ones. And so now if I come into my other one and I go like this, and I use a different one, AQL controls not inherited. Right, I should, if I do this, I do this, it should disappear. I think it should disappear. So it's down here at the bottom. Where'd it go? Oh. What have I done? What have I done? Am I just not seeing it? No, it's not even showing up anymore. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I've broken it. Oh, because that's wrong. That's probably more correct. All right, let's see. So grab this. So we got not inherited. So that's in there. So now if I inherit my thing, it goes away. Okay, that's what I want. So I think that's what I want here. And then it depends. You can either target this inherited or right? Because there's only a few things that are actually inherited, right? The post per page order and order by. And okay, so having that be a separate filter, I think makes sense. So there's either that filter or there's I guess there's going to be this filter. Yes. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I'm about done for the day here, I think, but I'm pretty happy with this. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content on WordPress development. You can also join me live every Thursday at 10:30 Eastern on Twitch. Check the description for the link.